Hi YouTube! It has been a while since I've been on here talking to you guys. Oh, I don't even know where to start. I wrote a lot of stuff down that I need to talk to you about today, and it's really interesting. I'm so excited to tell you. Um, New year, new weight loss journey, blah blah blah, like everyone else says. I actually just want to take 2012 and just forget about it. It was a sucky year. A lot of shit happened to me and in my life, and most of it was my own fault because sometimes I just jump into things without thinking. So last year I moved 3 times, changed jobs 2 times. It was crazy. Now I moved back to my hometown. I got a new job, which I love, and they actually pay me well to do it, and I'm good at it. So I'm pretty happy and I'm ready to go on my weight loss journey again. I tried several times last year, but I just wasn't in the right place. I didn't have the energy to even think about food. It was more about survival and just surviving every single day, basically. So in 2011, I lost a lot of weight. I actually was 1 pound away from my goal weight, and I gained it all back, and even more, I think. The 2nd of January, I was 63.6 kilos, which is 140 pounds. I actually thought I was more, so it's not too bad. I'm not proud of it, but it's not too bad. I cannot, I cannot say that I went on a diet, but I just, for the past week, I've had healthy food and I've been exercising. And on the 5th of January, I was 62.9, and that's 138 pounds. So that's, almost a 2 pound weight loss in a couple of days. And I think that's just my Christmas food getting out of my body, me taking in some essential nutrients and stuff. So that's pretty cool. And this year I'm gonna attempt to do it again, or I'm gonna do it again. My goal is 56 kilos, which is 123 pounds. I'm probably gonna go for 120 once I'm there because it's a nice round number. What I need you to remember with me is that I am not a tall person. I'm 5'1". So I'm very small, and my problem is that I carry my fat all over my body. And I've actually gotten this, you probably can see now, a little double chin here. And it's not, I know I'm not morbidly obese or anything. It's just that I used to be fatter and I used to be thinner. So I just want to go back to where I feel comfortable, where I feel confident, and where I feel good about myself. Before, I guess I dieted for the wrong reason. I dieted because then other people would see me as beautiful or whatever, but that's not the point, is it? The point is that I feel beautiful and that I feel comfortable and in balance with myself. I'm slowly getting there, but I'm not there yet, and this weight loss journey has to help me with that. So I looked on several diets because before I counted calories and exercise, and it's like I needed something more than just counting calories. I needed some more guidelines. So I looked into these different diets, and the one diet that I looked most into was the Dukan diet. But I'm not doing that for sure. That is the crappiest thing I've ever heard. Now, the Dukan diet is where you eat protein. It's a low carb protein diet. So you eat a lot of meat, a lot of vegetables. And then along with the diet, you sort of introduce fruits and a few carbs, but mainly it's protein and vegetables. So I looked into the benefits and the disadvantages of this diet. So there's one benefit, only one, and that is that you lose weight so fast you will not believe it. Because what you do is you take some essential food groups away from your diet. Already there, the alarm clock should be ringing. And I have a huge long list of the disadvantages of low carb diets, because I investigated this, and I even read an article about it today, and it's crazy. Those diets are crazy. Don't do them, please. Let me tell you, if you mainly eat meat and veggies, veggies is of course okay, but if you mainly eat meat as your source of calories, that takes a long time to digest compared to high carb food. So what you do is you put all this meat into your tummy, and your body has to digest it. If you keep on putting meat into your tummy, you will eventually get constipated. And I can vouch for that, because at one point in time I did a detox, which was high protein. I was so constipated that I gained 5 kilos. And it was just from crap in my tummy. That's pretty disgusting, right? Also, when you do that, when you stress your tummy, you also stress your kidneys and your heart, because those two organs have to work harder to make your blood flow, to make you feel comfortable in your own body. And that's scary, that you actually trying to do something healthy, and by doing that you stress your body. That's just stupid, right? Sorry, I have to look down. Sometimes also, when your body is deprived of carbohydrates, and I'm not talking about carbohydrates as in candy or sugar, I'm talking about like these carbohydrates, the apples and the bread and all of those things that we actually need and really like, most of us, right? Then your body will send a message to your brain, and your brain will say, something's wrong here, we're not getting any carbs. And it will make you binge. It will create these urges, and you will eventually binge. Trust me. And also, then let's say you do a low carb diet. Then you do it for, let's say, 2 weeks. Then you have one Saturday night, you go out with your friend, you binge, you have burgers, and pizza, and drinks, and ice cream. And then the next day you go on the diet again for a few days. Then you binge again, diet again, a few days. That confuses your body, because then your body doesn't know whether it's starvation day or food day. So what you do is you actually teach your body to become a fat storer instead of a fat burner. And that's not what we want. This diet is so stupid, I cannot even believe it. And also, with the jobs that we have today, most of us, it's jobs where we need our brain, right? I sit by the computer all day. I'm a project coordinator in tourism, and I spend most of my day at the computer. Now, that's not good for my body, but it requires me to use my brain. If you are undercarbed, your brain does not function optimally, and you will make mistakes. For me, if I make a mistake, I can correct it. But if you are a doctor or someone very important who's responsible for the lives of people, that's bad. That is really, really bad. Also, if your brain does not function optimally, if your kidneys have to work overtime, if your heart have to work overtime, and if your body's just basically screaming, give me some fuel, then your desire, let's call it, to exercise is zero. You don't want to exercise because your body needs to rest, because you don't have the fuel to do it. You don't have the fuel to exercise, because that will put even more stress on your body. Also, when you do this diet, you drain your body of essential water. The water supply in your body becomes lower. And I have the explanation for that as well. 1 gram of carbohydrates need 3 grams of water to store in your body. So if you cut your carbohydrates in half, you will also cut your body water supply in half. And this is not excess water. This is water that your body needs. How do you think that will make you feel? So stupid. It's so stupid. But when you cut your water in half, of course, you will lose weight. You will lose body weight. You will not lose fat, but you will lose weight on the scale. But you don't want to lose water, do you? You want to lose fat. Also, and here comes the interesting part. I wrote a whole page on this. Sorry if I'm bothering you, but this is so interesting, I cannot believe it. Okay. So, 4 calories equals 1 gram of carbohydrates. 9 calories equals 1 gram of fat. So, of course, there's more calories in fat. And if you do not get your calories from carbohydrates, you need to get them from fat. So what you actually do is you eat fat to lose fat. How stupid is that? That's not going to work. Of course, you need some essential fats for your tummy to work, but you don't need excess fat for your tummy to work. That fat will store. What is really interesting about this, and this is disgusting, when you ingest fat, the fat molecules, they do not change. So if you eat some pork, the fat molecules are still from pork. It's still from a pig. It does not change. It just stores on your body. So if I took a sample from your tummy or your behind and you eat a lot of bacon, I would be able to analyze that fat and tell you that you eat a lot of bacon. So basically, you have a pig's ass. How disgusting is that? So my behind is made of chocolate. That's disgusting. I don't want that at all. That's just stupid. What else? What else? The point really is that you cannot restrict your body of carbs for too long. Your body will be stressed and you will eventually get off the diet or binge or whatever. And that it's not because you do not have the discipline. It's basically just because you are undercarbed and your body is sending signals to your brain to stop it. That's it. And that is why we're not doing the Dukan diet this year or any other crazy low carb diets. I've looked at so many diets now, and there is more than I can even imagine out there. But what it actually comes down to is to use our common sense. We need a little of everything. We need carbs, we need fat, we need protein, vitamins. We need a little of everything. And what I found out works best for me is to count the calories, because then if I want a piece of chocolate, I can have a piece of chocolate within that calorie range. And I really like that. Also, what I think is what's becoming more and more important for me is to eat clean, to eat good food, not necessarily organic. That's a whole other discussion I don't want to have now. But to eat clean foods, eat clean meat, eat, I don't know if the word is clean, but just food that has not been processed too much. And I have some examples for you today of food that I really love and that it's super healthy. I found this, I don't know if you can see it. It is minced tofu, and I use it in a tomato sauce that I eat with pasta. And I got a really great tip the other day. You should buy pasta without what's the word? I don't know. I forgot the word. Without the white stuff in it. What is the word? Jesus Christ. I haven't been speaking English for a long time now because I live in a different part of the country and we only speak Danish here. The word is glucose? No. Lactose? No. Without the white stuff. The pasta without the white stuff, and then you make a sauce out of this. You have a perfectly healthy meal. Another thing I buy a lot is veggie burgers. I had these today. They are so tasty, and it took me literally 5 minutes to make dinner. I took a bun and I cut it in half. So I had like two open sandwiches, salad on, cheese on, because we need a little fat, right? And then the burger, and it was so good. So for me, what I'm gonna attempt to do during the next year is to eat cleaner, to count my calories. I definitely need to be better at that. Um, I get a little lazy with it sometimes. And I've started exercising again. The day before yesterday, I did Zumba, which is really fun. Since I moved, I also changed gyms, so I need to get used to another gym again. But it's okay. The instructors are really great down there. And today I did dancing. And I also bought some new shoes. So I can't wait to do it on Tuesday. I am doing retro mix. So they take a bunch of old songs and then we just dance. I love dancing. And I also run a little and do some sit-ups. So yeah, that's all for today. It was great being on YouTube again and talking to you. I'm sorry it got a little long, but I got all excited with all the disadvantages of these high protein diets because I've never been able to do them. So yeah, it just confirmed what my body told me when I tried to do them. So don't do low carb, high protein. It's just stupid. Just use your common sense. Count your calories if you have to, like me, or find some more balanced diet and try to eat clean. Eat the food as it is and not food on a can or whatever. Okay, I'll be back soon and I'll get back to my usual talks about how to treat your skin when you're on a diet. Still very important to me and I have some great tips there as well. So, talk to you soon. Bye!